Well, this week is National School Choice Week, meant to give parents across the country awareness of the options they have for their child's education.
And some recent polls in Alabama showed that having that choice is growing in popularity with parents. A poll commissioned by New Schools for Alabama shows that 67% of those surveyed support a parent's right to choose where their child goes to school. Now, those polled also showed a 30-point jump in overall support for options like charter schools, which are a publicly funded school operating independently from a school district.
Here in Alabama, it's easier than ever for parents to choose different avenues of education for their children. Alabama's Choose Act gives parents the ability to pay for different types of schooling through what's called education savings accounts. WVTM 13's Sarah Killian has a closer look at how this works and the impact it's had on families in our area.
For Joey Beth and Josh Bug of Hoover, homeschooling their daughters wasn't just a choice, it was a calling.
We really felt a very strong piece from God to be like, this is the right thing for your family.
But that calling was in jeopardy in 2024 when Josh lost his job.
Homeschooling is very expensive. Curriculum and technology and printers and paper and materials adds up very, very quickly.
With that financial burden looming, a friend at church told the couple about the Choose Act, Alabama's school choice law. It just went into effect in 2025. It provides refundable tax credits through education savings accounts, up to $7,000 for private school students and $2,000 for homeschool students.
It is a lot of work to get it and to get in the account and use it correctly and submit forms to get your curriculum or whatever it may be. But for us, it was definitely worth it. It was hard work, but it was worth it.
And it's been worth it for thousands of other families in Alabama. According to the State Department of Revenue, in the Choose Act's first year, 23,206 students were approved for education savings accounts. And of those students approved, more than 19,000 received the money. Now, the majority of the students are in private schools, while more than 7,000 homeschool. State Representative Danny Garrett of Trussville was one of the sponsors of the Choose Act. He says he felt strongly that the state needed to address a growing trend.
Everything is about customization, flexibility, and choice. And education is no different.
Alabama is one of 18 states that fund education savings accounts. Some critics say that these take away from funding public schools.
Every year we've increased the education budget, so public schools every year are getting more. Even with the Choose Act, the $100 million out of an $11 billion budget that's setting aside for Choose Act, they're still getting more money.
And public education leaders in the state are keeping a close eye on that. Ryan Hollingsworth is the executive director of the School Superintendents of Alabama. He followed the Choose Act closely as it made its way through the state legislature.
The legislation is a pretty nice improvement over some other things across the nation. In Alabama, the legislature, our leadership, set up a separate account. So the ESA actually comes out of the Choose Act fund, not directly out of the education budget.
And while he agrees that as of right now, public schools have not been shortchanged by the state legislature, he does worry about the future.
You're seeing the education revenue start to flatten. If our revenues flatten, then how are you going to grow a certain program without taking away from another program?
State Representative Garrett is quick to assure that funding for public education isn't going anywhere, but things are changing.
We've not seen any state that's had school choice see a mass exodus from public schools, but you are going to see a continued shift. I think fewer and fewer to private school, more to the homeschool, micro school. Those concepts seem to be really growing and gaining steam.
The homeschool movement hit its peak during the pandemic, and it continues strong today. Approximately 3 million students across the country homeschool. And when the Bug family started their homeschool journey in 2023, they weren't alone.
So the Lord really put it onto my heart to reach out to my church family and talk to different moms. And beyond that, He just really started blessing with many, many different mom friends that were either had been homeschooling for several years or were considering homeschooling.
And together, the Bugs and other families at Hunter Street Baptist Church in Hoover started their own homeschool cooperative. The Hunter Street Homeschool Cooperative is in its second year and has 63 students, grades 1 through 4. Brittany Quinn is the administrator.
Parents drop their kids off from 8:30 and we stay until 1:30. So 2 half days a week, and we cover academics. We have chapel every day, time for recreation. You've got a good half day twice a week of academic learning, but then you also have the freedom to do that at home by yourself with your parents or with a group or at the park or at the library or on your couch.
For the families involved in the co-op, it offers community.
And I feel like it has just opened up a world of different things for our daughter and our upcoming daughter to learn about and see that she might not have gotten otherwise.
And for the Bugs, homeschooling would be their choice, with or without the CHOOSE Act.
We know that it's the right fit for our family. It might not be the right fit for every other family, and we support those families in whatever journey that they have going on, and we are just incredibly thankful for this is what God has done for our family.
In Hoover, Sarah Killian, WVTM 13.
The application for the CHOOSE Act for the 2026-27 school year is now open. The deadline to apply is March 31st. You can find the list of requirements and participating schools on our website, WVTM13.com.